Hi everyone and welcome to your daily tarot reading. It's really nice to be with you today. I'm using the original Rider-Waite deck. Today is also a new moon in Pisces. I've made a separate video on the new moon in Pisces. Have a look at that. It's a really interesting energy. For more information, check out that video. I go into a lot of detail about that energy and it will affect you today. Let's see what the cards have to say about that energy and what this day is going to be about for you. So we've got some big themes here. We've got two major arcana cards. The first 21 cards of the tarot are major arcana cards and they are major themes in life. And then we have the minor arcana, which are more temporary themes. So the first card is the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups, you can see three women celebrating, enjoying each other's company and friendship, and being joyful and abundant and having a lot to celebrate. And it's like they're dancing, they're enjoying themselves, they are raising some cups, they're cheersing each other and saying, do you know what, well done, life is good, life is wonderful, and it's really fun to spend some time with you and to just enjoy and to be in the company of others without any stress or pressure or force, and feeling connected and passionate and a genuine, pure love and kindness for other people. That's in reverse. So there's a sense of feeling isolated and being on your own and looking at your own situation and really being absorbed in your life situation, and especially looking at what's missing and seeing why you're not happy or what other people have and what you don't have. And other people have partners and a lot of money and great jobs, and look at you, you don't have any of those things, and you don't feel passionate about what you're doing, and you don't feel like anyone truly understands you, and you don't have an abundance of money and belongings to just throw around and to celebrate. So you feel like you don't feel like you have that much to celebrate. You feel like things are difficult for you, and emotionally you may feel sorry for yourself a little bit and say, do you know what, everyone else has a really great time, but look at me. I'm struggling, I'm isolated, and I'm not living the life I'm meant to live. I haven't fulfilled my potential. And I know that's a negative feeling and a negative experience, but that's the feeling that takes you to the Judgment card, which allows you to hear the trumpet, the divine trumpets of the angels, which are blowing loudly and clearly today, and which are waking you up from your slumber and bringing you back to life. So your guidance, your angels, the ascended masters, God, the universe, the creator, whatever you want to call it, is calling you today to wake up and to recognize your divinity and to remember that you're part of the universe and that you're part of God, the creator. You're not just a human being walking around solo by yourself without any kind of connection or relevance to other people. We're all one. Human beings, each one of us is a splinter of the divine. We all have this spark of the universe, the spark of the divine within us, and that's what connects all of us, because we all come from the same place. And because things aren't ideal, you are actually willing and open to hearing the messages of the universe, and it's saying, look at you and your power and what you can achieve in this life, and look beyond your physical circumstances, your existing job, all the bills, the debts, the relationship that isn't working. Look beyond all of that physical stuff and listen to me. Listen to the song that I'm playing you, which is a song that is all about your potential and what you can achieve in this lifetime and who you really are. Listen to that song, meditate, connect with your higher self. And by meditate, that often seems very abstract and, okay, well, he's saying meditate, but how do I meditate? When I say meditate, all I mean is use a technique that gets you to that place where you feel like you're in the zone. A lot of people get it when they're painting and they forget the hours, and they're so involved in the creative process that things just flow and they're painting and time just disappears, and they're totally connected with something internally that then they channel onto the paper. That's a meditation practice in itself. For other people, it's walking in nature and feeling connected to Mother Earth and forgetting your own problems and your own little perspective for a while and seeing the bigger picture. For other people, it's meditation, it's mindfulness or transcendental meditation or Zen meditation or Buddhist meditation or being in the power of now. It's different meditation techniques work for different people, but you know that you've found the right one when you get to that place of I am in the zone here. I am connected to something bigger and I am hearing the song of the universe, and whether that gives me direct guidance as in go work as a locksmith, or wake up and move country and go live in Australia, or take a course in astrology and start using your amazing communicative and intuitive skills to be an astrologer. It's usually not that practical. It's not that mundane and direct on this day. What it is an awakening and hearing something and realizing that the situation is unsatisfactory and isn't fulfilling because it's not the right situation for you. And it's a song that is all about you making changes to your existing life and allowing yourself to shift into a different chapter in your life starting today. And the shift involves letting go of something that has been a structure in your life for a long time, but that makes you feel trapped. So the thing to look at and the thing to ask, what is the one thing in my life that makes me feel most hopeless, most trapped, and most stuck? And that's the thing that you're meant to let go of. And that's the thing that is preventing you from achieving your purpose. And usually it's a relationship or a job that you feel you absolutely need, and that is the only thing that is holding you together. Like, okay, I don't have friends, I don't have money, but at least I have this relationship. I know it's not ideal. We're never intimate with each other anymore and we argue a lot. But if I didn't have this one person, then I would be totally alone. I would have nothing and everything would fall apart. And it's usually that one thing that you're clinging on to that is what is keeping you completely stuck. And if you let go of that as well, and you put yourself in a position of, okay, I have got nothing now, and I'm totally throwing myself to the mercy of the higher power, and I have faith and trust that things are going to change and turn around for me, and I'm letting go of this thing that I'm clinging to, and it's like claw marks on the table trying to let go of it. When you let go of that one thing that you think is propping you up and is keeping you together, that's when you actually begin to thrive, and that's when you actually are able to live your life the way you're meant to. And when you start to get practical ideas and the song turns into something concrete and it starts saying things like, get out of that living situation. Transition from your existing job into another job by starting something on the side, start making an extra income, and then eventually let go of the day job and do something that's more aligned with who you really are. So it's a process of being brave and letting go of the thing that you think keeps you together. It's about facing difficult emotions and not drowning them in alcohol or drowning them with pills or behavior that changes the way you feel, but listening to it and allowing it to lift you to these higher realms and these higher levels where you hear genuine guidance, and that's what's going to give you information that's going to allow you to make changes to your life which will affect you permanently and in the future, and will allow you to build a life that functions more effectively in general. A life that includes friends, a life that includes a relationship that isn't a ball and chain around your neck or your leg. A relationship that doesn't make you feel stuck, or a job that doesn't make you feel like it's sucking out your soul. I remember I worked for a bank many years ago, and I had this manager, and he said to me, make these phone calls. I know it's soul destroying, but spend an hour doing it. And I just thought, my boss just told me to do something that's going to destroy my soul. Other people aren't as literal as me and aren't as sensitive as me, and they would have said, oh, it's nice that he's got compassion and that, he understands that this isn't the most fun activity, but that I should just get on with it anyway. I should be grateful. But I heard that message and I said, I'm in a job situation where people think it's normal and they think it's okay for me to do things that are soul destroying, and they see no problem with that. And I said, I have a problem with that. I didn't say it out loud, but to myself, I said, I am not doing this anymore. I'm not going to do something that's destroying my soul. I didn't come to planet Earth to make money in a way that destroys my soul so that I can pay my bills and end up with no soul and be a ruin at the end of my life and be devastated and empty and finished. And I left that job and I started doing something else. And yes, it was difficult, but I'm sitting here today talking to you, and I'm so glad that he said that to me and I took it the way he did, because I don't feel like I'm destroying my soul anymore. Every time I tune in spiritually, I feel like I'm enriching myself on a spiritual level, and I'm adding value to myself and to the world, and I'm connecting with my higher power, and I'm being nurtured and I'm being fed by it. And none of us deserve to do anything that is soul destroying. And it's about respecting yourself enough to say, enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. There are other ways of living. And if I don't know what those other ways are, if I haven't been taught that by my parents or by my friends, or if no one has ever discovered a different way of doing it, I'm going to be the first. And I'm going to get that information and guidance from my angels who want me to live an amazing life. And I may be the first person in my family who does move, or who does work at a job that they enjoy, or who isn't addicted to drugs. And you can be that person. You don't need to be trapped. 15 and 20 is 35, and 3 is 38. 3 and 8 is 11. And 11 is the master number of service. So the universe is serving you today. It's blowing a beautiful trumpet song in your ear, which is going to serve you to change your life and to break the shackles of your existing experience. And because you're setting yourself free, you'll be in a position of serving others and helping other people, because for every person that breaks free of a dissatisfying, awful life that is just about going through the motions, you make it easier for the next person to break free as well. So by helping yourself today, you're helping others. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have a life-changing, transformative, insightful day. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my readings, I use the tarot, numerology, and astrology. And the way I just combine the tarot with the numbers, numerology, I combine all three in my personal reading. So I look at the astrology chart. That gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me why you've come back into this lifetime, what your past lifetime was, what your mission is for this lifetime. It shows me what your vocational aptitudes are, what's going on for you in your love life, in your family situation, your romantic life, your career, your finances, your health, your spiritual progress, your creativity, where you should travel to, where the best place is for you to live, when to do all of those things, when to make changes. if you're compatible with another person, and if you have any questions for me, I can answer those. So if you do have any questions, or you would like to look at life purpose and how to break free of this never-ending cycle, then please do get in touch with me for a private reading. GregoryScott.com, click on the readings tab to order the reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.